USAO soccer is known for attracting motivated international students, and Frank Gibson is no exception. Between double majoring at USAO, helping coach CHICKASHA High School soccer, and playing for an NAIA top 10 soccer team, Gibson has very little time to miss his native Scotland. He tells us a little about himself and why his teammates call him Jackie Moon, all on this week's show. This is In the Saddle.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! USAO!
Let's do it, Derby, let's do it!
USAO! USAO!
Hi, and welcome to another edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports. Our guest this week, Frank Gibson with the men's soccer team. The men still ranked number 10 in the country, and they're off a big win over Bethel College in North Newton, Kansas yesterday. Let's bring in Frank. And Frank, it's been almost 2 weeks since you guys played, so I'm sure you guys were pretty excited to get back on the field.
Oh, definitely. All the boys were definitely ready for the game. They came out of the traps well, and we were buzzing just to get going and get into that game. All the boys have been talking about it all week, and they were definitely ready to get out there.
It was the first game you played since you got the top 10 ranking, so I know you're really ready to go, and certainly you put in a good performance yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. Getting in the top 10 is definitely a good recognition for us, but also with that, there's a lot of teams out gunning for you. Definitely teams are wanting to come out and play well, probably their best game of the season. So although there's a bit of pressure that comes with it as well, but we were definitely ready for it, and it's something that we thrive on and we build on every year, and it's nice to get the ranking.
USAO also number 1 in the Sooner Athletic Conference, and right on your heels are, I believe, OCU and Rogers State. You've got one more non-conference game coming up, then you got a big rematch with OCU coming up next week.
Definitely, it's the one that everyone's been talking about, everyone's been waiting for. We've got a big game against Tabor on Friday. We'll be looking forward to going out and dealing with that first, but definitely next Tuesday against City will be a big one, and that's what everyone's looking forward to, the opener of the conference.
The reason being is because you beat OCU to win the conference championship last year in the conference tournament and then get to the national tournament.
That's correct, yeah, and they'll definitely be gunning for us as well. They'll be definitely looking to get a bit of revenge, so it'll be an interesting match. We're definitely ready for it, and that's what we've been preparing towards the whole pre-season. So.
Let's talk about Frank a little bit, and from Scotland, and talk about your first experiences now in the States.
Yeah, this is my senior year, and I've loved every minute out here. I wish I could stay another 4 years, to be honest. It's been amazing. I miss my family a lot back home, but I've really enjoyed every minute of it out here, and I love USAO and everything it has to offer.
Interesting how you and Coach Hampton came together. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, well, it was my friend that done a golf scholarship over in the US before, and he put me onto this company back home, and Coach Hampton and Coach Philip, they were looking at the internet and they found me, and they got me here, and it was nice to get a little offer to come to USAO. I know what the high quality of coaches here, and they're always moving forward, and the school itself is fantastic. So.
You'd like to play soccer if possible, but the talent level's pretty good up there, isn't it?
Yeah, the talent levels back home is very, very hard to make it professionally, and we've not really got scholarships back home, so this is the ideal kind of place to come, and it's the education you've got as well. If soccer doesn't happen, you don't happen to make it in soccer, then you've always got your education to fall back on, which I believe is the big attraction for coming out here for most young Scottish people.
So you think you might want to coach if you can't play professionally?
Yeah, that'd be, ideally I would love to play, but coaching would definitely be up there on my list to stay out here and coach.
Kind of getting your feet wet in that area too a little bit, aren't you already?
Yeah, coach down in CHICKASHA High School, which is, I really enjoy it. I enjoy it much more than I thought I was going to, and I love being down there and amongst the people and the coaches down there.
You've got an interesting nickname. Now tell us about that and how you came about it.
Yeah, my nickname's Jackie Moon. It's from the movie Semi-Pro, and my friends all nicknamed me it in freshman year because they knew I was a bit of a basketball fanatic and I loved to play intramurals and stuff. So yeah, I got that amply named and it's stuck ever since.
All right, so physical education major, right? And things are going well for you?
Yeah, it's going great. I'm doing a business major as well along with it, and it's going great. It's a lot of work, but yeah, I enjoy it. It's something that it's a lot easier to study when you're enjoying the work that you're doing.
And of course, if you can't, if the coaching thing doesn't work out, you got a family business you can maybe
That's
take
correct,
part in.
yeah. My dad's got bars back home and my family all working and stuff, so that's definitely something that I'll look at maybe if it doesn't work out here, but it's something that I enjoy when I go back home, but my heart's definitely out here with the coaching and with the soccer.
Frank, thanks for coming out and joining us on this week's program. Good
Thanks
luck.
very much for having me.
All right, the Drovers in action Friday at the Drover pitch, and they'll be taking on Tabor College. Games are 2 and 4. Again, the last non-conference games for USAO. They'll open up conference play next Tuesday at home with OCU, and they're also at home Friday with Oklahoma Christian. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports.
Remember, if you can't make it out to USAO home games this season, you can follow all the action live on USAO's sports website. Now don't miss our show each week. We're available on local channel 18, Cool 105.5 FM, and USAO's sports website. We'll see you next week on In the Saddle.